Hello everybody. Hello.
Brian McFadden is an Irish singer, songwriter, and television presenter, best known as a former member of the hugely successful boy band Westlife. Born on April 12, 1980, in Dublin, Ireland, McFadden joined Westlife in 1998 and was part of the group's original lineup, contributing to early hits like Swear It Again, Flying Without Wings, and My Love. His smooth vocals and charismatic presence helped the band become one of the best-selling pop acts of the early 2000s. In 2004, McFadden left Westlife to pursue a solo career and spend more time with his family. His debut solo album, Irish Sun, featured the hit single Real to Me, which topped charts in the UK and Ireland. Though his solo career did not reach the same commercial heights as Westlife, he maintained a presence in the music industry, collaborating with artists like Goodrem and Ronan Keating. Outside of music, Brian has been active in television, appearing as a judge on Australia's Got Talent and participating in various reality shows, including Dancing on Ice in the UK. McFadden has often been in the public eye not just for his work, but also for his high-profile relationships, notably with singer Kerry Katona, with whom he shares 2 children, and Australian singer Delta Goodrem. Early life and musical beginnings. Brian Nicholas McFadden was born on April 12, 1980, in Artane, Dublin, Ireland. From a young age, he was passionate about music and performance. He studied at the Billy Barry Stage School in Dublin, where many Irish performers got their start, and later formed a short-lived pop group called Cartel before auditioning for a new boy band project, Westlife. Glowing star success with Westlife, 1998 to 2004, McFadden became one of the original 5 members of Westlife, alongside Shane Phelan, Mark Feely, Cian Egan, and Nicky Byrne. Managed by Lewis Walsh and signed to Simon Cowell's label, Westlife quickly rose to fame. First 7 singles went to number 1 in the UK. Albums like Westlife, 1999, Coast to Coast, 2000, and World of Our Own, 2001, were massive hits. Brian contributed to songwriting and was a key vocalist in the group. He was especially known for his rich baritone voice and emotional delivery in ballads. However, in March 2004, Brian announced his departure from the band to spend more time with his family and explore solo opportunities. Musical notes. Solo career. His solo debut album, Irish Sun, 2004, was a mix of pop and introspective songwriting. It included Real to Me, a UK number 1 hit, Almost Here, a duet with Delta Goodrem, which became a major hit in Australia and Ireland. Later solo albums include Set in Stone, 2008, Wall of Sounds, 2010, featured collaborations with Kevin Rudolph and Christian Lowe Russo. While his solo success was more modest than his Westlife days, he continued to tour and release music, often experimenting with different styles. Television career. McFadden successfully transitioned into TV, Australia's Got Talent, 2010 to 2012. Judge alongside Danny Minogue. Dancing on Ice, UK, 2019, reached the semi-finals. Co-hosted Football Superstar and appeared on Celebrity Apprentice Australia and other reality shows. His laid-back personality and charm helped him stay relevant in the entertainment industry outside of music. Heartbreak. Personal life. Brian's personal life has often been in the public eye. Married Kerry Katona, Atomic Kitten, in 2002. They had 2 daughters but divorced in 2006. Had a long, high-profile relationship with Delta Goodrem, 2004 to 2011. Later relationships included Irish model Vogue Williams, married 2012 to 2015. In 2021, he welcomed a daughter with fiancée Danielle Parkinson after a long journey with fertility struggles. Studio microphone later projects and Westlife reunion? Though Brian hasn't rejoined Westlife for their recent reunion tours, which resumed in 2018 without him, he has performed solo shows and reunited with Keith Duffy, of Boyzone, to form the duo Westlife. Together, they tour nostalgic hits from both bands and have released their own material. Receipt Legacy: over 50 million records sold with Westlife. Known for his songwriting, emotional ballads, and engaging TV presence. While not free of controversy or setbacks, McFadden has shown resilience and versatility in his career. Westlife: a legacy of chart success. As a member of Westlife, Brian McFadden was integral to the band's rise to international stardom. During his time with Westlife, they achieved 14 #1 singles in the UK alone, making them one of the most successful acts of the era. Over 50 million records sold worldwide. They became known for their heartfelt ballads like Flying Without Wings, You Raise Me Up, and World of Our Own, which Brian often took the lead on vocally, particularly in the middle of the band's formation. Westlife's harmony-driven style, with Brian as one of the central members, captivated audiences and ensured their place in pop history. Musical notes: solo career and discography. A different path after leaving Westlife, Brian McFadden's musical direction shifted to reflect a more mature and introspective style. While his solo career didn't mirror Westlife's huge commercial success, he carved out his niche in pop and adult contemporary music. Irish Sun, 2004, this was McFadden's debut solo album. Following his departure from Westlife, it featured a more pop rock and singer-songwriter style, including Real to Me, his debut solo single, which became a huge hit in Ireland and the UK, landing at #1 on the UK charts. The song was heartfelt, reflecting his emotional state after leaving Westlife. Irish Sun, a title track that reflected McFadden's Irish roots and his desire to explore his own identity outside the boy band. While the album's success was limited compared to Westlife's achievements, it demonstrated Brian's songwriting abilities and the transition from pop to a more adult-focused musical style. Set in Stone, 2008, his second solo album showed further musical evolution, blending pop, rock, and ballads. Singles like Only a Woman Can, a duet with Delta Goodrem, and Twisted received positive reviews. The album, however, didn't achieve mainstream success, but it did cement McFadden's reputation as a credible solo artist within the music industry. Wall of Sounds, 2010, released as a more upbeat, pop-driven album. Wall of Sounds showcased McFadden's adaptability to different sounds. With collaborations like Kevin Rudolph on Now or Never, this album included a mixture of radio-friendly pop and dance influences. However, despite strong collaborations, it wasn't able to replicate the same chart-topping success he enjoyed with Westlife. Handshake: notable collaborations throughout his career. Brian has collaborated with a variety of artists, showcasing his versatility in both pop and adult contemporary genres. Delta Goodrem. Their 2004 duet, Almost Here, was a massive success in Australia and Ireland, signaling the beginning of their high-profile relationship. The song, a heartfelt ballad, became a signature track for both of them. Ronan Keating. McFadden and Keating have worked together on numerous occasions, both professionally and personally, as they were former boy band peers. Ronan even played a role in helping Brian navigate his solo career post-Westlife. TV/television appearances and ventures. Brian McFadden's career is not confined to music. His appearances in television further solidified his public persona. Australia's Got Talent, 2010 to 2012, As a judge on this popular show, McFadden brought his star power and music expertise, engaging audiences and mentoring up-and-coming talent. His time on the show was well received, as he was known for his humor and honest feedback. Dancing on Ice, 2019. He competed in this UK reality show, showcasing his skills on the ice and coming across as relatable and engaging with fans. His performances gained attention, and though he didn't win, his journey was a highlight for many. Other appearances. McFadden has appeared on reality shows like Celebrity Apprentice Australia and The Panel and participated in multiple charity events, often using his public platform for causes close to his heart. Heartbreak, personal life and public relationships. Brian's personal life, much like his career, has been marked by high-profile relationships. Kerry Katona. McFadden married Kerry Katona, of Atomic Kitten, in 2002, and they had 2 daughters. Their relationship was often in the public eye, and their divorce in 2006 was highly publicized. Despite the split, the two maintained a friendly relationship for the sake of their children. Delta Goodrem. After his marriage to Kerry Katona, McFadden began a relationship with Australian singer Delta Goodrem, and they became one of the most famous couples in the Australian and Irish entertainment scenes. They were together from 2004 to 2011, and their relationship had its ups and downs. Despite their breakup, they remained on good terms. Vogue Williams. McFadden was married to Irish model Vogue Williams from 2012 to 2015, and the couple had a son, Theodore. Their relationship also received a lot of attention from the media. Danielle Parkinson. In 2021, McFadden got engaged to Danielle Parkinson, and they welcomed a daughter together. Their relationship was less publicized compared to his previous ones but has been filled with personal growth and joy. Westlife, a new chapter in recent years. Brian McFadden teamed up with Keith Duffy, Boyzone, to form Westlife. The duo tours globally, performing classic hits from both Westlife and Boyzone's catalogs. The partnership has been well received by fans, as it blends the nostalgia of both boy bands with fresh new material. Their tours and collaborations show that McFadden is still deeply connected to his musical roots. They've also released original material, and their camaraderie has added a fun, lighthearted element to their performances, drawing in both new and old fans. Memo legacy and impact. Brian McFadden's influence in pop music, especially during the late 90s and early 2000s, remains undeniable. His contributions to Westlife's iconic sound and his ability to carve out a solo career marked with successful hits and collaborations have cemented his place in pop culture history. Although his time in the limelight may have slowed down in recent years, his television appearances, musical collaborations, and efforts in Westlife continue to keep his name relevant. Brian McFadden is often remembered as a multi-talented entertainer who successfully transitioned from boy band member to solo artist.
Bye bye. Thanks for watching.